So, as we suspected, Marvel has officially come out at San Diego Comic-Con to announce Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we've all been waiting for this. We all knew this was going to happen. We were just eagerly awaiting to see what films were going to be announced. Obviously, we knew quite a lot of them already going in. They had already been previously kind of teased and announced and rumoured, but we have them all officially revealed on stage, and I'm here to break it all down for you. This is the Marvel Phase 4 announcement. I've been so excited to do this video, so let's dive into it. First off, Black Widow. Now, Black Widow, like I say, not really a surprise. We all knew Black Widow was coming. We all saw the castings. It's obviously been filming and stuff like that. But it was really awesome just to see all the cast on stage, especially because, you know, having ScarJo there, because Scarlett Johansson is kind of the only Avenger at this point who's kind of staying on and getting a movie. Obviously, we are getting another Thor movie, which we'll get to, but it's really cool to actually just see Scarlett Johansson here. You know, I heard someone describe her as, you know, Marvel royalty, so it was really cool to see her there, and just all the other cast members. David Harbour joining the MCU, that's awesome. Florence Pugh, who's one of my favourite actresses working at the moment, she's in this movie, she's great, and I think that she's going to be kind of like the second female lead to this film. That's awesome. Rachel Weisz is in this movie. Like, there's so many awesome cast members in this. Also, Kate Shortland directing, who is fantastic. There's just so much going for this Black Widow movie, and even though I don't particularly care about the Black Widow movie as much as the other ones on this list, just because I feel like it's a bit too little too late, honestly, I still think it's cool, and I'm definitely going to check it out. And also, I believe it has also been confirmed that the villain of this movie is going to be Taskmaster, which is the perfect choice for this character and for this particular film. Doing a really grounded villain like that worked particularly well for the Black Widow movie, so I'm so down for this. Now, the Eternals, that's an interesting one. Again, we knew about the Eternals. We knew that Chloe Zhao was going to be directing the film, and we knew about a couple of cast members like Angelina Jolie and Richard Madden. But now we got the full cast confirmed, and I have to say the cast looks great. We also have like Lauren Ridloff from The Walking Dead last season. She's part of the Eternals. Kamal Nanjiani's there. There's a lot, and Brian Tyree Henry. Like, there's a lot of really good cast members for this, and I feel like this is going to be like the new Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, this is like the new group of characters that are going to be introduced. Eternals is probably the one that's the most difficult to grasp for me, because I still don't know how this movie is exactly going to look. So I feel like I need to wait till I see some like official images or official first look at the movie before I really judge it, because like I say, just seeing the cast there, while they look great and I'm excited about the director of the film, it's difficult to actually get a grasp on how the movie's actually going to look overall. So I'm excited to actually wait and see, you know, actual tangible footage of the film itself before I go full judgment, because like I say, it's a very difficult movie to envisage in your head. Now, Marvel also managed to splice in a couple of TV shows coming to Disney Plus, their new streaming service, which are also now officially a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. First off, Falcon and Winter Soldier. We knew about this. Falcon, Winter Soldier, obviously, this is going to be following on from Endgame with Sam now becoming Captain America. We also found out that Daniel Bruhl is going to be returning as Baron Zemo. He's going to get his actual mask in this, which is great. He's going to have the actual Baron Zemo look. We also know that Agent 13, you know, Sharon Carter is returning in this. I'm really down for this. Like, I love Falcon and Winter Soldier. I love their banter, especially in Civil War. They were really funny together in that film. So to see them get their own series, especially exploring something really interesting here with Sam being the new Captain America and how Bucky's going to feel about that, there's a lot of really good stuff they could do with this. And out of all the Disney Plus series, this may be the one I'm most excited about of them all. We also got the official announcement for Shang-Chi, or as it's being called, ShangChi and the Ten Rings. This is just a really awesome announcement. We got the official casting for Shang-Chi as well, which is the actor known as Simu Liu. I know I'm probably butchering that name, but that's the casting for Shang-Chi. Apparently he was only cast last week, so that's pretty insane that they managed to get him to Comic-Con this quickly. But he looks great. He's a bit older than what I was expecting. I was expecting him to go quite young with the casting for this, but they've gone a bit older, which is fine. Obviously, that's absolutely fine. I think that's going to be a really cool idea. I don't really know much about the actor, but he definitely looks the part, and I feel like he's definitely going to be a good choice for this. Also, Destin Daniel Cretton is directing this, who directed Short Term 12. Great choice there. And they've also cast a couple of other people as well, like Awkwafina is in this film. Awkwafina is officially coming to the MCU, which is great news for Awkwafina fans like myself. I think that's a really great casting for this. And also, they've officially cast the Mandarin. Obviously, you might have been able to infer that from the title, but obviously the Ten Rings is the group that the Mandarin is the leader of in the Marvel Comics. So we're actually going to be officially introduced to the official Mandarin in this movie after the Iron Man 3 debacle. We're officially getting the proper Mandarin in this film and the Ten Rings properly introduced. It'd be interesting if this movie manages to tie into Iron Man in any way, but either way, this is one of the more interesting and more exciting Marvel films for me, just because I feel like it's going to be something very unique, very different, and definitely a standout film among the slate. Moving back over to Disney Plus, we have WandaVision. Now, WandaVision is, of course, the Wanda, Scarlet Witch Vision series. I still don't know how I'm going to feel about this. Like, Kevin Feige is saying that this is the weird weirdest thing that they've ever done, or one of the most weird things they've ever done. I don't know what the show's going to be. Like, I don't know what it's going to be about. Like, is it a superhero-esque thing, or is it something a bit more grounded? It's really confusing to me as to what this show is actually going to be about. What's the story? What's the plot? But I'm really excited to find out, though. But seeing this actually get an official announcement and stuff like that, really cool. I'm really happy about it. And what's most interesting about this is that Monica Rambeau is going to be introduced in this. Now, Monica Rambeau is the daughter of Maria Rambeau, who you would have seen in Captain Marvel. And she is going to be officially introduced in this series into the MCU. So that's really exciting. Definitely not what I expected. I was expecting Monica Rambeau to be introduced in Captain Marvel 2, but she was officially going to be revealed in WandaVision. So, again, not what I expected, but it definitely adds a bit more fuel to the fire when it comes to this new Disney Plus series. And then leading into the next film in the universe, we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. What a title! I didn't expect that at all for a Doctor Strange sequel. So not only are we going to be exploring the multiverse into this, but also the director, Scott Derrickson, has said that this is going to be the first scary MCU film, which is really exciting. Scott Derrickson, as a director, does come from a horror background, so bringing that into the MCU is fantastic. And like I said, this leads straight in from WandaVision because it has been officially confirmed as well that Elizabeth Olsen will be reprising her role as Scarlet Witch in Doctor Strange 2. So this Doctor Strange sequel is going to be like a buddy movie between Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. That's incredible. It's been confirmed for a long time that Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange actually have the same powers. It's just Doctor Strange is a lot more trained than her, which is why he's much better. But to have these two together is great, and given the fact that they have the word madness in the title, does make me think that Scarlet Witch might be going a bit crazy in this movie, which is definitely exciting for me. But I'm really happy to officially have like our Doctor Strange 2 announcement. I really like Doctor Strange, so I'm really happy about this. And like I say, having Scarlet Witch there is very, very cool. Then we have the Loki series, which the Loki series to me, I'm a bit lukewarm on, honestly. I don't love Loki as much as most people do. And he's not a bad character. He's definitely one of the best villains we've had in the MCU. I just don't really care about this series. I don't really feel like I need it. This is going to be following on from the events of Endgame, where he managed to steal the Tesseract and escape from that first timeline. I don't know. It's just something to me. It doesn't jump out to me. It doesn't really intrigue me all that much. I'll definitely watch it and I'll definitely give it a go. It might be great, but I just feel like, on face value, judging it, it just doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't do much for me at all. And to be honest, I could do without it. We are also getting the What If animated series. Now, the What If series is a line from the comic books, which is basically, if you've ever heard of DC's Elseworld, it's a bit like that, where it's just like, they basically say, what if this happened, or instead of this. And they've said that, like, the first one they're going to do is, like, what if Peggy Carter became the super soldier and Steve Rogers did not? It's that kind of thing. It's actually just like, what if, Steve Rogers picked up Mjolnir? That was actually one in the comics, and obviously we saw that actually happen in Endgame. But, you get the point. It's literally just saying, what if this happened? And it can be as crazy as it wants to be. And they've said that all the MCU actors have officially, signed on to reprise their roles as and when they need them. So that's really awesome. That's really cool. And like I say, this is not really a part of the MCU. This is going to be like its own separate thing. Like I say, it's animated. It's not part of the main MCU story timeline. But it's definitely a cool little extra that you'll get for Disney+. And we also have the Hawkeye series. I'm so excited for this. I know most people are going to be kind of lukewarm on this one. But Hawkeye, for me, I love Hawkeye. I love archers. That's just my thing. So I'm really excited about this. Kate Bishop is going to be introducing this as well, which is, of course, Hawkeye's daughter. This is going to be great. Like, I'm so down for this. I'm all over this. I really want this to happen. This is going to be Marvel's Arrow, and I'm all down for that. I just want that more than anything in my life. So just give it to me, bring it to me. Just give it to me now. And of course, a couple of days before Comic-Con, we got the official announcement that Thor is going to be getting a fourth movie with Taika Waititi returning to direct, and we got the official title for it here. It's going to be called Thor, Love and Thunder. I mean, that's just Taika all over, isn't it? I mean, this movie is going to be great. Ragnarok is one of the best MCU films, in my opinion. It's like top 3. I think it's fantastic. So having Taika return, I think he deserves it. I really do. I think Taika being able to revitalize the Thor franchise and the Thor character the way he did, and giving him, turning him from one of the least popular Avengers to, I'd say maybe the favorite right now, that was a big, big achievement. So I think he deserves another chance to make another movie, and so does Chris Hemsworth as well. Them two are a little dream team for the Thor franchise, so to bring them back is great. And also Natalie Portman's coming back for this movie. Did not expect that. She's going to be playing Lady Thor, which is obviously ripped straight from the comics. Did not expect that at all. I thought that Lady Thor was never going to happen in this universe because I just don't think, like, I never thought Natalie Portman was that committed to the MCU. But seems like with this new, this new tease that, oh, she's going to be playing Lady Thor, that definitely gave her some motivation to come back. And I'm definitely excited to see it. So I feel like this is some really awesome stuff going in. Thor 4 looks going to be absolutely crazy. And Love and Thunder is coming out in 2021. And I will be there opening night for sure. And the surprising little announcement at the end, which was definitely the biggest surprise for me, Blade. We are getting a Blade movie with Mahershala Ali as Blade. This is mental. I am so happy about this. Mahershala Ali is one of the best actors working today. I genuinely believe he's phenomenal. Getting him in the MCU as Blade is a brilliant bit of casting, and I'm so happy we're getting a Blade movie. We've all been waiting, wondering if we were going to get a Blade movie. Marvel got the rights back to Blade years ago. We were all wondering when and where it was going to happen, but we are finally getting it with Mahershala in the lead. I'm so down for this. I'm so happy for this. It does kind of confuse me a little bit in regards to the MCU, because Mahershala Ali was the main villain of Luke Cage Season 1, but I guess this basically just adds further confirmation that the Netflix shows do not matter. But other than that, I still think this is great casting. I'm so happy to see him in the MCU. It's going to be incredible. And this movie, I'm so down for it. Now, Kevin Feige also did say some other movies that were also in development that they didn't have official dates for yet. Movies like Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2. He also said Guardians 3. They're all kind of in development, but obviously they don't have official dates yet, so clearly they're like the furthest away. Like, we know Black Panther 2 has only just begun the scripting phase. Captain Marvel, similar thing. Guardians 3 will begin work once James Gunn is finished with the Suicide Squad for DC. So once all that's done, so their movies are kind of like the furthest away. But he also said that Fantastic Four is in the works, and so is an X-Men movie. He referred to X-Men as mutants, so maybe that's what they're going to call it. Maybe they're going to call that movie Mutants. I don't know. But it's nice to have the official word that these movies are coming. They are along the way. We just have to wait and see. Obviously, they're the furthest out, so we just have to wait a little bit until we officially get the dates for those films. Overall, though, I loved these Marvel announcements. They were so much fun. These Marvel announcements, they're always an event. They're always this big thing. Kevin Feige, the way he presents them, the way he gets, fans excited, it's unlike anything else. So to see them just fully go for it, I absolutely adored. And like I say, all these movies I'm so excited about. I think they're all going to be awesome. The TV shows, really are convincing me to get Disney Plus. I mean, I was going to get Disney Plus from the launch anyway, just for The Mandalorian, but all these other shows from Marvel definitely give me a lot more motivation, a lot more excitement for Disney Plus when it eventually lands here in the UK. I don't know when that will be, but either way, really cool Marvel announcements. What was your favorite announcement? What was the biggest surprise for you? Like, my biggest surprise was the Blade movie. I did not expect that, and also Scarlet Witch being in Doctor Strange 2. That was another big surprise for me. What was your biggest surprise? What was your favorite thing that was announced at the Marvel show? Make sure to let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more movie reviews and movie videos like this, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again next time.